Hello everybody, it is me, Grace, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorite photo spots in Walt Disney World. So if you didn't know, I am a Disney Instagrammer. I don't even know whether to call myself that, but I love the Disney Instagram community. I also have a bookstagram. I'm just on Instagram a lot. But more than that, I love capturing, my memories at Walt Disney World, and I think it's really fun to take photos there. If you don't already know who I am, my name is Grace. I make Disney YouTube content every Wednesday, sometimes Sundays. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I'm posting videos all the time. And I love to make new friends here on YouTube, so definitely let me know if you have a channel yourself down below. Also let me know if you have a Disney Instagram yourself, because that's always fun. So I'm going to be giving all the really super basic, most popular photo spots first. So I'm going to start with the two famous Epcot walls, which is the bubblegum wall and then the toothpaste wall. You're going to find the bubblegum wall outside of Spaceship Earth when you come out of Spaceship Earth. There's also a really nice blue wall right next to that bubblegum wall. This is probably the most common, most well-known wall in Disney, I would say. And some people call it the Sleeping Beauty wall as well. The toothpaste wall is a little bit harder to find. It is outside of the Nemo ride, and it's kind of like around the building, so if you can't find it, just make sure you've walked around the whole perimeter that you can of the Nemo building and you'll be able to find it. This video wouldn't be legit if I didn't mention castle pictures, so we're gonna mention castle pictures, but we're also gonna give some good tips here, okay? If you want a really good castle picture with nobody else in the photo, make sure you do that very first thing in the morning when the park opens. There's not going to be a lot of people taking pictures there because everyone who goes at Rope Drop at Magic Kingdom wants to go for a certain ride. So if you get in there, you take some good castle pictures, there won't be anybody around. The lighting will be great, it's amazing. But don't just take castle pictures right in front. There's really, really beautiful side view areas on both sides of the castle that you can get pictures. And then another great place to get a picture is in the back of the castle as well, because the back of the castle is gorgeous and there won't be a lot of people taking pictures there either. You can take castle pictures in the morning, like I said, or you can also take castle pictures at night because the castle does light up in the night sky, and it is really beautiful as well. Next is another famous Disney World wall, and that is the purple wall in Tomorrowland. It's kind of hard to find if you've never been over there before. What you're gonna do is you're gonna see when you walk past Main Street this restaurant called Tomorrowland Terrace up to, on the right, and normally it's not open, but sometimes it is open for stuff. But you're gonna walk that way and then you're gonna like take this left to get over to Tomorrowland, and it's gonna be in that walkway. So it's not like anywhere obvious in Tomorrowland, it's kind of on this pathway to get into it that not a lot of people take. And you can get good pictures, lots of different areas of the purple wall. You can get it just in the solid purple, or you could get it with the designs, and you can get it with like the varying amount of design and amount of white and purple in the picture. You can do a lot of different options there. There's a lot of great like rockish type weird blue structures too that you can get pictures in Tomorrowland as well. So yes, another great place is like in front of the Tomorrowland sign. That's another thing that you would have to do in the morning though if you didn't want a lot of people to be in it. Okay, the last super popular photo spot that I'm going to be talking about is the Wishing Well. This is going to be to your right hand side when you're facing the castle. It's along that path. It's kind of hidden away, so if you've never walked over there, because there's not a lot of reason to walk over there, you might not have ever have seen it, but it is one of the most beautiful places to get a photo. Alright, moving on. So one of my absolute favorite places to get pictures, just literally all over the place, is the Tangled restrooms in Magic Kingdom. And you would think that, you know, a restroom area wouldn't be very beautiful, but it is. So I'm going to talk about a few spots in here. There's a few famous walls around the Tangled area that I'll insert photos of. There's also the Tangled Tower that you can get a picture of with the Tangled Tower in the background, or just get a picture of the tower. You don't have to be in it. And then at night, sometimes there is a photo pass option where you can hold a lantern and it'll make you look like you're in the Tangled movie holding the lantern with all the lanterns behind you. I don't know how they do it because a lot of times there's a lot of people in the back, but they make it look amazing. Next spot, and a spot that I wish I had gotten more photographs in, is the whole area of Fantasyland that is Ariel. So you can get it in front of Ariel's little castle, which is just outside of either her grotto or her ride, I can't remember. And you can also get it with King Triton. I did get a few photographs with King Triton and it was really, really great, but I do wish I had gotten a photo in front of her little castle. But there's a lot of really good areas, I mean, in Fantasyland in general, but definitely there, and also right next to there is the whole Belle area, and you can get a picture with kind of her castle in the background too. That's a picture that I never got, but I always wanted to. The next area that is one of my favorite places to take a photograph is in Hollywood Studios, just all over Toy Story Land. So you could get the classic picture holding up the ball. Sorry, my dog is snoring over here. You could get that, or you could get it in front of the Slinky Dog roller coaster. You know, there's a ton of, you know, Disney walls literally all over that area. You can get pictures with characters like Buzz, Woody, Jessie, and Bo Peep. There is a ton of areas to get photographs in Toy Story Land. When you come out of Toy Story Mania, there's these two famous walls as well that you can get pictures of, and I normally did get pictures when I would do that, and it was really fun. Make sure you subscribe if you're enjoying all of these photo spots. I have so many more to tell you guys, and if you want me to make a part 2 to this video, I definitely will. But let's keep going. So the next really amazing spot to get photos in Disney is Pandora in Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom's Pandora is the most beautiful at night. I don't know how well pictures would show up at night there. I mean, I've never really tried to take photos at night in Pandora,
but everything glows there, so
maybe if you weren't in them and you were just taking it of the actual park. But Pandora is really cool to get pictures during the day as well, whether you have like the Sky Islands in the back or you go to the famous Moss Wall. There's just a lot of really, really beautiful and iconic areas in Pandora, and Pandora is just generally one of the most beautiful places in Disney World in general. So, gosh, he is really snoring over here. Just look at him. The next photo spot that I'm going to be talking about isn't really a spot as much as it is a time period, and that is the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. This happens in the spring, and during this festival, literally everywhere is a good place to take a picture. There is character sculptures made out of flowers all over the World Showcase during that festival, and I got so many pictures during that time. They always look amazing. They make, you know, any preset look amazing because of all the green in it, and honestly it's just overall A+.
It's just gram heaven.
The next place in Disney that I love to take photographs is Art of Animation Resort, and if you are doing like photo shoots in Disney ever, you know, if you live there or you just, you know, are about that life, then don't forget about the resorts. There's a lot of really amazing places to go in the resorts. A couple that I can name off that would be really good for like photo shoots are like Grand Floridian, all the All-Star resorts. It has, the All-Star movie resorts has this place called Andy's Room that's amazing to take pictures. But my absolute favorite resort to take pictures at is Art of Animation. There is so many character statues there. It is literally insane. And they always just make pictures look really, really cool. Especially, you know, when you're taking a picture and you look so tiny next to this huge, you know, giant Ursula. You know what I mean? It's just like another level. So there's also a lot of really cool like walls and stuff, like Disney walls all over that resort. It is amazing. It's really cool to just wander around there, even if you don't want to take photographs there. If you're just watching my videos because you're subscribed to me or something, thank you. I appreciate you. And that's a really great place to just wander around. The next place I'll be talking about is Tom Sawyer's Island. This place is so good to take photos. Mostly because it gives you just this perfect view of certain rides. The two main ones being Haunted Mansion and Big Thunder Mountain. You'll never be able to look at those rides in that way unless you're on that island. And there's not normally a ton of people on Tom Sawyer Island. There's so many places you can get photos. It's great. A lot of times there's a lot of shade, so if you're like at Disney in the middle of the day and all your pictures are looking terrible because the sun is like directly above you or something, shade is your friend, and Tom Sawyer Island has a lot of that. I also want to mention like a few other like more popular obvious places, like in front of the Epcot ball or in front of the train station, you know, before you enter Disney, or in front of the Animal Kingdom Tree of Life, in front of literally any ride that is your favorite ride. There will probably be some sort of sign, you know, in front of your favorite ride. So like I took a million pictures in front of the Pirates flag, you know, there's gonna be something like that in front of everything. The World Showcase is overall a really good place to take pictures.
Honestly, just everything.
Galaxy's Edge, I've heard, is good to take pictures at. I've never been to Galaxy's Edge. I'm sure it's really crowded though, so that's kind of hard. But secret spots that I found are like the Christmas shop, like outside the Christmas shop in the sleigh, or, you know, just really in the back of the castle. There's a lot of good areas. A lot of good areas in Tomorrowland. A lot of good areas by Pirates of the Caribbean. There is so many places, honestly.
If you take a photo anywhere in Disney, there's going to be something cool behind you, and it is just like an endless place of possibilities for photos. So if you live there, don't worry, you probably won't run out of, you know, new places to find to take a fun photo and capture your memories there.
What's gonna make an Instagram feed look good is having a preset. I do sell presets on Etsy if you want to check them out. They will make your feed look amazing, and like every photo is cohesive with a click of a button. I tried to make mine really affordable as well. But even if you don't get my presets, having a preset is very, very helpful. Of course, every photo is different, so you'll have to adjust, you know, certain colors depending on the colors in your photograph, but it's a great starting point to make sure that all of your photos will look really good on a feed together or in a portfolio collection, whatever. So I'll also leave a link to my Etsy shop down below. If you want to see more inspiration for different places to take photos in the Disney parks, I have a ton of pictures on my Disney Instagram, Grace Neverlands. So I'll link that below if you want to go follow me there. Subscribe if you love Disney and you want to see more Disney videos. I actually worked for Walt Disney World for 4 months. If you've never seen a video from me, I have tons of videos talking about my experience working for the company, and hopefully I'll be working there again soon. I miss Disney so much, so yeah, I hope to be back there as soon as possible. Stay safe, guys, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!